This is the building where the new proceedings are going to set to take place. At about 12:30 p.m., they will be, all our members of parliament will be walking to from the old to the new parliament building, and that is where the proceedings will begin. Let's take a look at Mosmi Singh sending us this ground report.
तो देखिए आज डिम्पल यादव मुझे लगता है सबसे आखिरी सांसदों में से एक है और काफी भीड़ है वहाँ पे। सब सांसद अपने बेस्ट मूड, हाव भाव और अंदाज में आए हैं क्योंकि सांसदों की क्लास फोटोग्राफ होनी है। पॉलिमी शाह के साथ मौसमी सिंह, दिल्ली आज तक।
All right, so that's Mosmi Singh telling us about the who's who of the members of parliament, and that's Sonia Gandhi arriving.
It's a big day here in Parliament where I'm standing right now. Behind me is the old building of Parliament, as you can see. And members of Parliament have already started arriving, in fact, for that photo op which is to take place. It's a photo session that will take place with Lok Sabha MPs, with Rajya Sabha MPs, and a joint photo session as well. You can see MPs have already started arriving over here. There will be a program here at the old building after the photo session in the central hall where memories of the past 75 years of parliamentary legacy will be recalled and a pledge will be taken to take India into the next few decades to make India a developed nation by 2047. And then, of course, after this program is over here, as you can see, MPs continue to arrive right behind me. That is that program which is going to take place right at the central hall over there. And after that program is over, if I can just turn my camera around, pan it all the way, and this is the new building of Parliament. This is where, in fact, members of Parliament will start moving towards after that program at about 12:30, between 12:30 to 1 p.m. They will start moving to this new building of Parliament in order to then settle down over here. There will be speeches over here also by Prime Minister Modi, by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who is leader of the Congress party in the Lok Sabha, by Mallikarjun Kharge, leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha. Over here at the old building, on the other side, as you can see, MPs are still arriving over here. There will be speeches in that central hall program by, of course, you can see Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary on his words right now. The Prime Minister will be making a speech. The Vice President will be making a speech. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Mallikarjun Kharge over there as well. And then, of course, 3 parliamentarians have been invited. Maneka Gandhi, the longest serving parliamentarian in the Lok Sabha. Dr. Manmohan Singh, the longest serving parliamentarian in the Rajya Sabha, and Shibu Soren, the longest serving in both houses of Parliament. So on the auspicious occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi, this moment of transition from the old Parliament building to the new Parliament building has finally come. Paulami Saha in Delhi for India Today.
So here's what's going to happen now. In the next few hours, there will be a photo op, a photograph session that will be with all the members of the parliament, and that's Sonia Gandhi arriving into the old parliament building. Now here's the event that will be organized. It will be a photo session, bidding a goodbye to the old parliament building, and from there on they will all be marching. This will be opposition, this will be from the government. All these members of parliament will be marching, which is barely about a few meters away. The new parliament building that becomes the Parliament of India here on. So these are, as the time has started, as you can see, the countdown to the final few moments in the old Parliament building. This is where, for decades, remember, our policy makers have been arriving at this building. Ravi Shankar Prasad, the minister there, not speaking much. Likely they will speak once they enter into the new Parliament building, but it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see how, at this point of time, that there are no fireworks. Remember, a lot of opposition members of parliament earlier had said, what is the need for this new parliament building? But today, on this day, it looks all smiles. Caution for now from the opposition, because it's also the big day with regard to the women reservation bill. Let's take a look at these visuals and the ground report sent in by our colleagues. That's President of the Congress party, Mallikarjun Kharge, walking down from the vehicle. And this is the old Parliament building, where there will be, in just a short while, a photograph session, a final photograph of all the members of the Parliament from the Lok Sabha, from the Rajya Sabha. Together they will sit for one last time in this old Parliament building, and then at about 12 to 12:30 p.m. they will be heading toward the new Parliament premises, where of course there is the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha, and that is where the special sessions day 2 proceedings will begin. And that will be very important because it will be interesting to see whether the first day in the new Parliament building, will it be fireworks or will it be a discourse? Let's quickly go across to Aishwarya Paliwal for the latest on that. So bidding a goodbye to the old building, and I can understand that for many of our members of Parliament who've been coming there for decades, specifically to the veterans, to the senior members of Parliament, it could be a slightly emotional moment as well. We also heard of some of the members clicking selfies, taking pictures. Do tell us about some of the snippets that you've also heard about, Aishwarya.
Well, it's not just the old people, Pooja. Let me also tell you, people like Chirag Paswan, he very fondly spoke about the fact that it was his late father, in fact, who had brought him for the first time to the Parliament. And he says that he has now become a bridge. People like him, in fact, all the people who are extremely young are now the bridge between the old and the new building. We have also seen how Prime Minister Narendra Modi also, Pooja, yesterday spoke about the fact that he has very fond memories of the first day when he came to the Parliament. And we all remember that iconic photo of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he was stepping into the Parliament way back in 2014. The thing that he did was that he did a Dandavat Pranam to the Parliament because he said that this, in fact, is a temple. We are also seeing how, all those people, all those people who have been coming here for decades, for them too, this is an extremely emotional moment. So we will see, all the people clicking selfies and also giving their tidbit once the move happens from the old building to the new buildings.